Today's video is a vlog, which is so exciting because I haven't actually done something other than a book video in such a long time on my channel, and that is going to change today because I was sitting down and I was thinking about what kind of videos I could put out for the remainder of the year pretty much, and I was thinking like, why don't I do vlogs more often? And it really came down to the fact that I personally feel like my life isn't aesthetic enough. Like, it's not exciting enough. I don't do stuff with friends as much as I should in these videos, but also that's not true because I do a lot of stuff with my friends. But sometimes when I go to those events and I bring my camera along for my purposes, which would be like a vlog like this, I feel like I'm almost, this is so bad, but I feel like I am going to be perceived as like being in everyone's face with the camera, which I know is not true, and people have told me like it's totally fine to bring your camera places. I know my friends that don't want to be on camera and I never film them, but I don't know, it's just something in my brain where I'm just like, don't be annoying, like don't bring your camera, don't vlog this, like this could be something you don't have to vlog. And I think it's really important to set those boundaries, but also realize it's okay to do that if people are telling you it's okay to do that. The fact that I think I need that in my videos is also kind of toxic. I don't need my friends to be in every single video to make it interesting. So that's the goal of today's video. My life can be romanticized, and the little things in my life that I might normally see as mundane or ordinary things can be perceived as aesthetic. Nobody's life is perfect and nobody's life is going to be as aesthetic as the internet makes it seem. I want to just kind of bring you along, show you what some days in my life look like, and try and romanticize my life as much as possible. Today is Sunday. I have a long weekend, so I'm actually off Monday and Tuesday, so I will have a little bit more time to do like a little self-care, I guess you could say, which basically just means watching comfort shows, reading books, writing a little bit, listening to Taylor Swift. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and we will get right into it. Today's plan, my parents and I are going out to lunch at a restaurant that we really like, a little late Valentine's Day lunch type of thing. So that's why I am wearing my new shirt, which I got the other day. I actually got it at a store called Francesca's. We do have a website too, so I'm sure you can order stuff online. I actually got a dress that I wore the other night at a Sweet 16 that I went to. I'll put the picture in here. I have been loving dressing more for like my fashion sense, so that's been super fun, and I really did feel like a book character in my dress, and I just love romanticizing my life in that way. I actually did feel a lot like Magnolia Parks, which has been another goal of mine, not personality wise because we all know she's a bit toxic, but fashion wise and like aesthetic wise, I want to feel like Magnolia Parks. I'm reading Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home right now, so we're gonna get all into this series in this video. Then when I come home later, I would love to read, write, listen to my playlist that I made for the book I'm currently writing. I want to put up some Polaroids that I've been meaning to put up because we got to talk about that too. Sorry for the really super long intro. I will see you when we go out to lunch a little bit later. The weather here has been crazy lately. It's kind of been snowing and then sunny and then snowing again, so it's just really cold and really bright at this point. Just got back from lunch. I'm taking Luna on a quick little walk. What are you doing? I'll probably go inside, hang up the Polaroids, read a little bit and write a little bit, update you on all the fun book things that I need to update you on. I just finished putting up the Polaroids that I had to put up. I took them at Livia's Sweet 16. I love my Polaroid wall, I guess you could say. I don't really know what you'd call it, but it's the side of my bookshelf, and I recommend doing this if you have a blank side of your bookshelf because it looks so aesthetic, and I'm so excited for it to like fill all the way down. I have been so into taking Polaroids lately. I think it's just the fact that like you can bring your Polaroid anywhere, just like your phone, but instead you get such like vintage on film photos that really feel like you're capturing like a moment in time. It's another little way that I've been romanticizing my life and making everything seem more aesthetic than it actually is by just like bringing my Polaroid with me. I have been asked to bring the Polaroid camera everywhere pretty much. Everyone kind of sees me as like the Polaroid girl now, the Polaroid friend, and I love that. So yeah, I'm just so excited to make so many more memories with my Polaroid camera this year. I'll show you the one I have. It's like the average one from like the 2010s. It's called the Instax Mini 8, and I don't really know what the difference is between these Polaroid cameras, but this is the one that I bring with me everywhere. It does have a case, but usually I just toss it in my bag. It's never gotten scratched, and it's never broken, knock on wood. I just kind of want to go over the book I'm writing, which is so crazy to say. I never really talk about the books I'm writing. I've made writing videos on my channel, and I feel like that's where a majority of my subscribers actually do come from. They come from my Google Docs videos, which is kind of embarrassing. Those videos are really old. I don't want to explain too much about my book because there's always that person out there who is going to see a video and then try and copy everything I do and try and steal my idea and publish it before I can. So I'm not even going to give you the title, character names, or really the plot, but I can give you the vibes and I can show you the Pinterest board. I made a Pinterest board yesterday, and I also made a Spotify playlist, which means it's really happening. The other book that I'm not focusing on in the winter, I'm mainly writing that in the summer, is a summer rom-com, early 2000s vibes, 1989 Taylor's version, that kind of vibe. This book is more invisible string, folklore, deep, meaningful, emotional romance. This is the Pinterest board I have for it so far. I hope you can see this, but it's kind of just like random pins that I found that remind me of the feeling that this book is giving me. And I love scrolling through here and getting inspired to write certain scenes. I have been writing, and it's some of my most beautiful writing to date. I'll read you this excerpt. It's not one of the best excerpts, but this kind of gives you a good idea of what the book kind of is going for. Our lives are connected in ways unknown to all except the universe. There is always some sort of string tying us to the people we will end up caring about, sometimes even more than we care about ourselves. I like to think that everyone steps into your life for a reason. They stay if they're meant to. They exit when you've learned the lesson they were placed there to teach you. That's why I appreciate everyone who has wronged me and the moments we shared together before it all went too far. Without them, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't feel as deeply without that season of my life. I wouldn't understand all I understand today without all the yesterdays that came before. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, and I think I'm just gonna sit here, play my playlist, which has a lot of Harry Styles and a lot of Lana Del Rey and a lot of folklore on it, and just sit and write. This song, Paris, Texas, literally my book. This book is literally so sad. I'm not ready and I'm the one writing it. I'll be here writing. Good morning, everyone. Today I have really no plans other than I need to go to a dentist appointment at 2:30. Yep, but I'm actually not that upset about it. I feel like when I was little, I used to be so nervous and anxious whenever I would go to the dentist because I just hated it so much. I think the more that I grew up, I became less afraid of it, obviously, and it's just become kind of like a task that I need to get done. I'm excited because I'm gonna romanticize it by listening to Taylor Swift with my mom in the car, and it's gonna be so fun. And then when I get back home, I need to wash my hair desperately, and then I'll show you what I do to actually style my hair. I think I'm gonna end up straightening it or like giving it a blowout with my Dyson because my dad got my mom and I a Dyson for Christmas, and I've been using it and it's actually kind of fun to use. I'm still not that good at getting a good look with it, but I'm gonna keep practicing. I feel like recently I've been having a lot of events that I needed to go out for, so I've been curling my hair, but I feel like that gives me more heat damage, even though it's really not that bad. But still, I just want to give my hair a break and use the Dyson so that hopefully I will have less damage before I have to go get my hair cut again. I'll show you all of that and show you how I use the Dyson to give my hair like a blowout, I guess, and then we'll see where the day takes us. I also do want to talk about Magnolia Parks tonight and hopefully read more than I did yesterday. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna eat breakfast right now and then watch YouTube, which I do pretty much every morning that I'm off. Honestly, I'll probably end up watching Sarah Crowley, Sophie Jane, or Steph Bohr. Those are the three that I've been really into lately. So yeah, I'll see you a little later. upstairs to read for a little bit, and I wanted to give you an update on what I'm reading. I'm in the middle of the Magnolia Parks series, which is so crazy because a few months ago I was thinking about reading these books and thinking about picking them up after seeing my favorite YouTubers become obsessed with them, and I finally did it. I finally bought the first book, and then I immediately went to the bookstore after I finished it and bought all of the other ones. I'm literally loving it so much. It has become one of my Roman Empire series. These books are very toxic. They're very much like Gossip Girl. Not exactly. I do feel like people compare them a little too much. I think Jess's writing is some of the most beautiful lyrical writing that I have literally ever read. I have the most visceral reactions when I read these books. There's also a bunch of text conversations in these books. I'm not going to show it too closely in case there are spoilers. Each main character in this series has like a thing that they do in their chapters. Magnolia, who I honestly feel like she is my favorite character. She is a fashion, like London socialite, rich fashion influencer. Her thing in her chapters is describing what everyone's wearing in really intricate detail. So I love just reading the fashion descriptions, and I actually follow I think it's a fan Instagram account, actually, a fan account who their whole Instagram account is just finding pictures of the outfits that she describes word for word in these books. This book is literally making me unwell. At the beginning of this book, there's like a little, I don't even know what you would call it. There's just like a little passage. It literally just says, winds in the east, mist coming in, like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put my finger on what lies in store, but I feel what's to happen all happened before. Bert from that movie starring BJ's second favorite girl. And it's literally just lyrics from that Mary Poppins song. And the connection in these books, BJ, Magnolia, Mary Poppins, that whole story is mirroring this storyline. And the way that the lyrics fit exactly what happens in this book. No, don't talk to me. Welcome to the next day. The plans for today are actually just going to the vet. Luna has to have her, I think it's like an annual appointment. It's nothing like serious. I want to read a lot because I'm in the middle of 2 books and I really haven't gone anywhere in either of them. One of them is Magnolia Parks. I'm actually 400 pages in at this point, and I'm feeling pretty good about it because it's only like a 590 something page book. So I think I can definitely finish that by probably tomorrow, maybe tonight if we're lucky. And then I'm also in the middle of reading Book Lovers, which I haven't really talked about at all in this video, but I'm reading it on my phone. I got the Sora library app and like set up all my libraries to be connected to it. So I would love to get more into that book, especially because I need to return that one. That's the one that has like a time limit on it. I just want to spend the whole day reading pretty much. I think I'm going to end this video tomorrow night so I can like show you what going to school looks like for me, because it wouldn't be days in my life without actually seeing me go to school and like that kind of routine. I was also planning to start a new video. I was gonna do like a reading vlog type of thing, which I can't really talk about until that goes up, which will be after this video. But I don't think I'm gonna end up doing that today just because I want to finish the 2 books I'm in the middle of right now, and I will probably update you later when we go to the vet and then I come back and I do more reading and anything I have to update you on. Still have not finished this book or Book Lovers, but we are getting really close. I am 500 pages in and it's like 590, so I have 90 pages. I'm loving it though. Like, things are heating up. The drama is getting crazy. I've heard such crazy things about the ending of this book and how it like leads into the last Magnolia Parks book. I'm about to get on the bus and I'm probably gonna read Magnolia Parks on the bus. Excuse this, it's very cold. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning right now, more like 6:50 actually, and I'm about to go to school, so I'll see you a little later. Just got back from school and I finished Magnolia Parks the long way home today in study hall, like 2nd period. It was so good. I cannot believe she ended that book that way. I'll see you later. I just got home from school and today was actually such an easy day. One of my teachers was absent and he's the one that gives like the most work, and then my math teacher gave us no homework, which is so unlike her, and she said we could have like an ice cream party because we're learning about cones and geometry. I don't even know. Such a weird day. This is what my hair looks like after like 2 days and I kind of love it. It's giving blowout. No, you don't even know. I read a majority of the end of this book on the bus, listening to my Magnolia Parks playlist. I don't think I'll ever forgive her for that. I started this in English because I needed a book to read and I couldn't read on my phone, but I'm actually reading Book Lovers on my phone. I'm not getting the hype. I don't think it's a great book. I think it's very boring. That could just be a personal preference though. I don't know. I feel like the setting is very boring, and they even say that, like, that's the whole point of the setting, is it is supposed to be a boring little town. I don't care how interesting your plot is. If the setting isn't interesting, I can't picture it the right way, and I can't picture it interesting at all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I had so much fun bringing you along for romanticizing my life with me. I hope that this inspired you to do the same in your life. I will see you in the next one.